Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. And so today I'm going to be asking what happened to game magazines. So the one I have right here is Edge, and it's a more recent one. It came out in September 2009. And as you can see on the front cover, we have its latest upcoming game, Rage. And there are many other interesting things here as well, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. And the reason I want to talk about game magazines is because this is something that I grew up with. And some of my favorite game magazines were EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, Game Fan, and of course, Nintendo Power. And the reason why game magazines were so special to me back then is because they were the only way at that time that you could actually get information on games, reviews, and most importantly, the next generation game systems. But nowadays, because of the internet, things like YouTube, you pretty much know almost everything about an upcoming game or even game systems before they ever come out. And the same level of excitement to me is just not there. You know, I'm not anticipating waiting in line, just getting ready to get the game systems because the game magazines were the only way that you could actually get information. And just looking at all those cool screenshots of the game systems and all these new games with these amazing graphics, you were really hyped by the time these systems are released. But nowadays, not so much so. So going back to this issue of Edge, besides Rage, there were a lot of interesting articles in there. I think the most interesting thing in here was them talking about the gaming's future. In this case, they were talking about an on-demand gaming future where you would have a device like OnLive and it would basically connect to these very powerful servers which would stream their games. Doesn't that sound familiar? Because with my NVIDIA Shield, I could do that, log into NVIDIA's game streaming service, and a lot of other platforms are doing the same thing. And so this was pretty much right on the nose, and systems like OnLive were way, way ahead of their times. And then other things that they talk about here were actually pretty much disappearance of physical games in the future, and most people would be downloading online games. Now back then in 2009, that sounded absolutely crazy, probably even crazier than this whole online gaming platform, because most people were so used to buying games physically. But now you look in 2019, that's exactly what's happening, and pretty soon I'm pretty sure all physical games are going to disappear. And there's just so many other interesting things in here. They were talking about the new game Heavy Rain on the PlayStation 3. And what other things that they have on here? Spore. Just a lot of cool things. And this one in 2009, this is a more recent game magazine. If I would have kept all my old magazines, I had like boxes of them, it would have had a lot cooler things because even around 2009, the internet was already here. And so, if I would have had my older magazines, it would have been an even more fascinating look into the quote-unquote future. So those are my thoughts on what happened to game magazines and my own experiences with it. Now, game magazines, they are still around today, but obviously they don't have quite the same impact, and I miss a lot of that. I miss a lot of the mystery and the excitement that we got from just reading everything from these game magazines. So if you had any thoughts on these magazines, whether you were a reader of Edge, EGM, Game Fan, Nintendo Power, or many other game magazines that existed during that time, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators Group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.